Ever feel like you're on some wild roller coaster you definitely didn't buy a ticket for? One minute you're flying high, everything's falling into place. And the next, bam, you're crashing down and have no idea why. That's not just random chaos, that's a law. A really old, really powerful law that's quietly shaping the ups and downs of your life. It's like an invisible pull. You feel it in those bursts of energy, those I can conquer the world moments. And then, it vanishes. Suddenly tying your shoelaces feels like climbing Mount Everest. That force? It's behind your highs, your lows, and your unexpected breakthroughs. Most of us have no clue it's even there. We just blame the swings on mood, luck, or what's happening around us. We go through life like ships tossed in a storm, cheering when the sea is calm, dreading the next wave, but never really understanding what's pushing us. And that leaves us powerless. Why doesn't happiness stick around? Why do your ideas dry up just when you need them? Why does pushing for constant growth leave you burned out? Because you're swimming against a huge cosmic current. But what if I told you? This invisible force has a name. It has a pattern. And once you understand it, you can finally ride the waves instead of getting wiped out by them. This force is called the law of rhythm. It's one of the ancient Hermetic principles, wisdom, that aim to explain how life and the universe actually work. And the idea is simple. Everything moves in cycles. Nothing stays the same. There's always a rise and a fall. A time to act and a time to rest. Something flows in, something flows out. Nature is the perfect mirror. Spring brings new growth. Summer brings fullness. Autumn is about release. Winter, rest and reflection. You see it in the tides, the sun and moon, and even your breath in and out again and again. Think of a pendulum. It swings right, then swings just as far left, back and forth. Joy and sadness, energy and stillness, growth and pause. This law doesn't promise non-stop highs, and it doesn't doom you to lows either. It guarantees change. The phrase, "this too shall pass," that's the law of rhythm in action. It's not just philosophy. It's a universal principle, like gravity. It moves planets, and it moves your thoughts and feelings too. So how does this law affect your personal growth? It means growth is never just a straight line upward. It's a cycle. There's a time for big progress, and a time for pausing, reflecting, and letting it all settle in. Think about learning something new. Maybe it's a skill, a language, or a project. At first, you're on fire. Everything clicks. Then suddenly, nothing. You hit a wall. Frustration sets in. But that wall, it's not failure. It's part of the rhythm. That pause helps your mind absorb what you've learned. It's the universe saying, pause, soak it in, get ready for more. Most people give up here. But this is the moment that matters. If you see that slowdown as part of the natural rhythm, you build resilience. You don't panic. You trust the cycle, just like seasons. Winter is when roots deepen, and it works in business too. A smart entrepreneur sees downturns as preparation time. They adjust, reflect, and prepare for the next rise. That's how you use the law of rhythm. Not just to survive the dips, but to plan for the comeback. Now let's talk about your emotions. They're not random. They follow the law of rhythm too. You wake up energized and joyful. The next day, you're low, tired, or frustrated for no clear reason. That's the emotional pendulum swinging. Even science sees the pattern. Studies show we cycle emotionally, just like tides and seasons. The goal isn't to avoid the low points. You can't stop the ocean. The goal is to understand them, to ride them with awareness and kindness. When you know a mood swing is temporary, you don't beat yourself up. You give yourself space to breathe, reset, and restore. Creatives know this. Artists hit blocks. Writers lose words. But those dry moments aren't failures. They're creative winter. Time to recharge and refill. Even relationships follow rhythms. Moments of deep connection and moments of distance. It's normal. Understanding that helps you stay calm, patient, and present. So are we just stuck in these cycles? Not at all. The law exists, but awareness gives you power. Start by paying attention. Journal your energy, moods, and motivation. Patterns will emerge, and once you see the patterns, you stop fighting them. Plan around your rhythms. When you're energized, go all in. Create, build, push forward. When you're low, rest, reflect. That's not weakness, it's wisdom. This simple alignment can make you more productive, more creative, and a lot happier. Now shift your mindset. Don't see lows as setbacks. See them as preparation. As time to gather strength, ideas, and direction. Find gratitude in every phase. The good times bring flow. The tough times bring depth. And when you live this way, you stop resisting life's natural flow. You move with it, strong, calm, and centered. The law of rhythm is not a curse. It's a gift. It's the steady heartbeat of the universe, and it lives inside you. Once you understand it, you stop getting thrown around by life's ups and downs. You start dancing with them. Every phase brings something valuable. Every swing holds wisdom. And that awareness, that's what puts you back in control. If this resonated with you, hit subscribe. We'll be diving deeper into the ancient laws that still guide our modern lives. And tell me in the comments, where have you seen the law of rhythm show up in your own journey? Let's talk.